Hello guys, welcome back to Warcry 0. This is BattleTech, just came out today, and I thought I would play the campaign with y'all. I haven't really played any MechWarrior titles before, but I'm a huge mecha fan. You know, Gundam, Code Geass, Pacific Rim, that sort of stuff. So, really excited to play this, because from what I've seen, it's like Gundam mixed with XCOM, but, you know, like, unlike XCOM, you probably won't get wiped out in one turn, and unlike Gundam, these robots aren't being piloted by emotionally broken teenagers. But it looks fun, and let's start. Alright, here we go.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration.
Cool.
But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
So, it looks like they're doubling down on the whole you are your character thing. Kind of that black and white mentality. Let's see, small, out of the way, peaceful. Yep, that's about to change. Oh, look, here we go. It needs to go here. Alright, looks like we get to choose our character's backgrounds, which is kind of cool. I mean, this is more options than they gave you in Mass Effect. So, since I really don't know the backgrounds, or the MechWarrior, like, lore, I really can't say, oh look. But, I mean, yeah, I really don't understand, like, the lore, so that's gonna be a learning experience. See, I like this. Passionate, justice, and equality. Yeah, I can do that. Although, I have to say, I do like the idea of having a dragon emblem. Ooh, sword would be nice too. I wonder if this choice has anything to do with anything else. So I think I'm just gonna click through these so y'all can pause and read them if you want to. I'm just gonna kind of skim over them. Like, I'm thinking these might have something to do with our character, or like a skill or something. Because just the way they are worded in this first paragraph, mech warriors hail from the majesty of Canopus, can run the gamut of skill and fighting styles. They often favor the clever and unorthodox tactics. And like this one, steadfast combatants capable of holding the line. See, that sounds like a skill description to me. But I don't know, I might be reading too much into it. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go with the dragon. No. So we'll see if that matters anything. Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Oregon space. I'm probably butchering that. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. Sweet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles, and ancestral battle mech, an old blackjack BJ-1. So I kind of like how there's like a nobility in this world, and these battle mechs are like, mostly they seem old and like they lasted a long, like, generations. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Secession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Until the day after your 16th birthday, when you were exiled, you struck on your own, your family went bankrupt, died in an accident, was betrayed. Ooh, these actually do have skills. Okay, let's see what these do. Tactics increases the effectiveness of called shot opportunities, also reduces the penalty for indirect fire, and improves the minimum range of weaponry. Okay, see, I kind of like artillery type attacking, so that tactics might be something I want. Piloting increases melee hit chance and base sprint distance. It also improves the threshold of stability that triggers unsteady, and increases the maximum level of evasion possible for movement. So yes, your mechs can get knocked over if you get hit too much, and various other factors like that, so piloting seems like another good skill. As you grow older, watch your family fortune begin. Ooh, that's depressing. Alright, guts. So this, actually, these two almost seem like almost the same, except because you're pretty much left in debt with your family dead. See, gunnery, I bet that's... yeah. So, I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards this one just purely for the story, but I kind of like these bonuses, the pilot and tactics. So I don't know how big that's going to be. You know, I kind of like this one, though. I kind of like just the story, so... On your own, you fell into a life of... These have... Yep, these have bonuses, too. So I was betrayed. No, I don't want to be a pirate. So I think I got a gunnery bonus from the other one, so not gonna need that. Okay, mercenary life. Sorry about that, my dogs are playing in here. You know, I think I'll go ahead and... nah, that seems kind of generic. Not gonna be that. I don't know, that's kind of... Ooh! You know what this looks like? This totally looks like a Witch King helmet. Yeah, I kind of like this. I was betrayed, left with nothing. So I turned to the only thing I knew. Fighting. Although that kind of works for all these, but... Alright, yeah, gladiator. Until years later, you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery. Do you really need to use the nickname every time? You were a low-level champion, down on your luck, and one bad fight away from the gutter, until Raju heard about you. He trekked all the way to Solaris to offer you passage back to the Oregon Reach, and had a job in the House Orano Royal Guard. So it is that... Excuse me. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of the Lady Kamea Orano. Well, I'm sure this will go well. Alright, let's see. Call sign. Orgrees. Interesting. Wait. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Okay, cool. There's not a blonde. Well, you know, I don't like that face anyway. Okay, I kind of like... that's not bad either. They have a lot of options. You know, I kind of like this one. I'll just customize it to... kind of, creepy looking. Alright. Is their hairstyle? No, don't like that expression. Okay. Okay, I kinda like that. I don't know where they have a slider for this. Kind of weird that the eyes are just like looking to the side in all of them. Okay, I kind of like this. This will be good. Alright. Let's go. The High Lord, Tamati Arano II, is dead. The Aragon Reach is left at an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their household. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Kamea Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directive, and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Ariano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raju Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation process that awaits in Cordia City. Well, I'm sure nothing will go wrong, but let's see if I'm wrong. Preparing for combat. I hate when I'm wrong. Just look like the scale of these things. I mean, I guess that's probably more to what you would probably have if you had a pilot in the center. Because, you know, Gundams, they're like... It's like, okay, how do you fit a person in the chest? Sorry. Without, like, any shot piercing it and killing the person. You know?
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Now, I've seen gameplay, but let's hope that, they actually give you some tutorial. Okay, Wargreaves. I had the Espinosa refit yards rush the repairs near Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it, just to be sure. Standard field test, you know the drill. Yep, every game, they want to do diagnostics right at the beginning. More importantly though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now do me a favor and get that battle mech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. Alright, let's see what this Blackjack looks like. Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool. I like it.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Of course there is. I don't like the legs. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, it looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt-out old urban mechs and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
Alright, so just to let you know, you have all these weapons that are equipped, and you can fire all of them. Here's the percent chance, the damage, all that. But they all build up heat, which when you get to a certain point will actually start causing damage to you, which is bad. But you can actually turn them on and off, so you basically do less damage, but you're not building up heat from these weapons, and any weapon that might miss anyway, you know, won't be costing you.
All weapons committed.
Boom.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yep. Good shot. Your guns are in working order at least. I've been training Lady Orano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times, and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. See that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me. And then, when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Kamea's like a daughter to me. And her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Like, see, normally we probably wouldn't bother firing all of these at the, at a small little tank, but,
All weapons committed.
you know. I stand corrected. It did survive.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Okay, anyone else getting a bad feeling about this Victoria? Because I am. And now we get to fire at the rear,
All weapons
which I'm
committed.
assuming is probably weaker. Yep. So based on what angle you're firing from, depends on whether you attack the side, the front, or the back. So, you know, that's just something to consider when fighting. Especially larger battles where you need to wear down a mech for multiple turns. Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with the Oregon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transition of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there, near the edge of the lake. Alright. Time to go, Iron Man. Oh yeah, and that little firing arc it shows you, that's where you'll... Oh, great.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
That's another cool thing, like, the environment will actually affect your heating. So, you know, when you heat up too much, you can get in water and it'll help cool you off. Ah, great. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're gonna have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is gonna break down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. Let's see.
Engaging physical attack.
Well, that was an interesting melee attack. Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack. Wait, your attack?
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
The farther you move, the more evasive charges you will gain. Each evasive charge makes you harder to hit. Like, there seem to be a lot of elements in here, which I like. Just a lot of, like, systems that work together. Like, if you move, you're harder to hit. If you stand in water, you don't heat up as much. It's really cool that there's so much depth to the combat. Congratulations, Wargreaves. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded. and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Of course I know my way around a cockpit. It's like a single chair. How could I not? Let's see.
Full throttle.
Wargrees, allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Oregon Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a font of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire Reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. I smell a boss battle. Ha ha ha. Bold words, cousin. But the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech. In the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Cormont Road, as is the Arano tradition. Aye, Kamea, we'll get you there in one piece. Wargrees, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
Yay! Alright, so that was a nice little tutorial.